Hej som først der. Nightmare Fox her. Velkommen til Stanley Parable. Det her spil er godt nok ret gammelt. Måske nogle par år fra 2014. Undskyld hvis jeg er forkert. Jeg ved det ikke, men jeg har bare set det før. Jeg har været helt vild med det. Og ja. Så jeg tænkte på, at jeg ville spille det. Og det var fordi. Så jeg håber det er fuld. Det er det sikkert. Der er kun vent mig måske. Men nej, der er også en demo. Men det er ikke det. Men så, ja, jeg ved ikke, hvor meget den her video kommer til at vare. Men hvor meget hele tiden skal jeg ikke. Ja, jeg ved ikke, hvor lang tid den her video skal vare. Men ja. Vi spiller, okay? Lad os gå i gang. Lad os håbe ikke, den er for lag den her gang. Jeg prøvede at optage sidste gang, der gik det forkert. Nu skal vi... Og det er også sådan, jeg er næsten stået op nu. Væk. Jeg er næsten stået op nu, så ja. Men jeg skal lige hjem. Jeg skal lige drikke mig. Den kan varme den i. Sådan. Så er det spil. Og lad os starte, skal vi ikke? Så den her tager 100 år om at loade, så ja. Den her gang tager min tid. Det er bare ret lang tid. Så hvordan har I det i dag? Hjemme ved os her er det er så irriterende her i Danmark, eller i hvert fald herovre i Æbletoft. Har der været rigtig meget regn. Så irriterende. Og så når jeg er i Tønder, så når jeg er der, og så når min mor og morfar er her, så siger jeg, at det har sol. Men når jeg ikke er der, typisk. Ja. Så, nu starter.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Nej, Emil. Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Godt. Så der er forskellige jeg skal lige trykke pause. Der er forskellige endinger her, så vi prøver at gøre hvad vi vil i den her omgang, okay? Så lad os gå i gang.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sikker. Okay, så.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Den bevæger sig lidt sjovt, jeg kan ikke lide det. Er der klat? det? Hvad skete der? Jeg hørte, der var noget specielt herovre. Tror jeg. Vent lige. Jeg ved ikke, om det er den her dør.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Ja, jeg prøver at være stille, når han snakker, okay? Det prøver jeg. Jeg håber, I kan høre mig.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, left. Okay. Ja, fint. Første omgang, jeg troede, det var et horror-spil. Vent lige. My god. Han forskrækkede mig. Det er dumt. Ej, hvor irriterende.
I think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe, yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Min onkel forskrækkede mig. Irriterende. Vent lige. Jeg skal lige gå der. Stop. Så, tilbage igen. Det var så pinligt, nu så jeg bare blive bange og skrækket derovre. Okay, everyone is unique. Room. Skal vi gå derind? Nej, ikke nu. Jeg gider ikke. Der er selvfølgelig historien lidt.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fuck that. Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Så, det var en fedt, ikke? Onkel igen. Dum.
Face on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything is awesome.
I am okay.
Okay. Så den sluttede ikke her.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Hvad? Nej.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Nå. Jeg glemte vi optaget. Hvad? No 50 frames per second. Hvad i alverden? Okay, vi dræbte os selv. Vi er tilbage. Hvad så det der? Men vi døde jo.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, jeg går lidt rundt her imens. Der var sådan et sted, hvor der var en mand, der gik forbi. Og det var mig. Men ja. Så den slutning vi havde før, den var ikke god. Det dræbte jeg selv.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Jeg ved ikke rigtigt. Skal jeg? Vil jeg? Nej. Deal with it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Underlig person. Der er god grafik. Okay, så...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Hvem?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yep.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to...
Undskyld, hvad skete der? Altså? Hallo? Adele? Vent lige. Alle sammen? Så, undskyld alle sammen. Jeg ved ikke hvad der skete, jeg tror jeg kom til at trykke på noget forkert. Undskyld lige for det her forkert noget, men lad os gå igen. Lad os prøve igen.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Practice. Well. Hvad? Practice. Okay.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best path to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Ja, så. Kan jeg gå herover? Nå. Okay, så. Hvad så? Hvad gør vi?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Yeah.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Det jeg skulle til at sige var det der. Det var den hunde lige før derovre. Med det der. Men det der, han snakker med min kone der eller noget, hvad det nu er, hvor man kommer hjem, og så kommer rulletekster, og så slutter, og alle bliver glade. Det er forkert, jeg ved, hvad der sker der. Jeg gør det for jer bare, så I har sikkert set det, men jeg bare spille det for jer. Så. Jeg tænker, hvis der kommer noget uhyggeligt, faktisk. Hej. Jeg må sige, der er okay god grafik her.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Du forskrækkede mig, narrator. Hvad nu? Jeg glemte mit navn. Han forskrækkede mig. Jeg skulle lige til at sige, at det var et gyserspil. Han forskrækkede mig. Boom! Hvis jeg ser nogle folk skrige her. Det var faktisk ret uhyggeligt nu.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Du restarter jo. Han restarter. Fint. Han restarter. Han er dum. Der burde være noget her. Fuck you!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve this with a co-worker, let the ball up with a blah blah blah. Okay. Lad os prøve klodsudslutningen. Eller hvad det nu er. Broom. Hey, kom ind. Nej, jeg kan ikke. Fuck os.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Godt. Ligner lidt Hitman. Jeg kan ikke komme. Der var faktisk noget, hvis du... Hvad er det her? Okay, jeg skal se, om jeg kan. Okay. Kom nu. Kom nu. Oh my god, det er for svært. Kom nu, Emil.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark 114. Nightshark 114. Well...
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Nightshark 114.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Jeg prøver.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Jamen, jeg prøvede jo at snakke. Pokkers. Jeg har ikke mikrofon, hvis det er det.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
The fuck?
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja, prøver jeg, men så lidt ud.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story further. Feeling a wave of disbelief.
Hvad? Fint. Jeg tror, vi skal restart den. Prøv forfra. Prøv forfra. Så. Lad os prøve at starte med den her broom closet slutning.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean?
I don't Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ja.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Godt. Jeg vil have en. Ja! Godt. Ta-da!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on
luk den
track.
dør. Jeg bliver bare herinde. Flot. Flot ting.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Der er en sej slutning. Jeg ved det.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Jeg har jer at snakke med. Hej. Hvordan har I?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Jeg vil have den her slutning. Okay? Så lad mig være herinde. Det var det.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay. Men der er mange ting, se.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Ja, det gør i hvert fald for mig.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Stop! Det er jeg ikke. Du får mig ikke ud så let.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Okay.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here.
Ja, så kommer
when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Okay.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Okay.
He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Godt. Jeg vender. Fint, jeg ved, han ikke snakker.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Kan jeg vente igen? Nej. Plads 3. Kan ikke være plads 3? Så, jeg går ind igen. Tak. Så, jo, fint. Det var vel det.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hvad var det nu, der gjorde? Jeg går herop. Der er noget spændende herovre. Kan jeg jeg komme på toilet? Nej, jo. Jeg er på toilet. Uhyggeligt. Her er det. Kan jeg ikke?
Stepping
Yes! Det klarer jeg. Se hvad jeg kan gøre nu. Og det kan jeg ikke. Okay, så jeg skal vel. Jeg går herned. Jeg skal gå hen til min office. Se hvad der sker der. Var det hyggeligt. Hej Broom. De skal ikke dræbe mig. Det er faktisk uhyggeligt alle sammen. Jeg skal en pives bangebuks. Har I prøvet Emily Wants to Play? Jeg gider ikke spille det. Det er virkelig uhyggeligt. Lad os gå tilbage til mit rum. Jeg er så bange, hvis der kommer noget. Og jeg skruer rigtig højt op. Den der mand snakker så. Jeg går hen til mit rum. Woohoo! Yay! Hvor er jeg hen? Jeg vidste, man kunne gå nogle steder hen. Så lad os se, hvad der sker. You are dead. You're now leaving. Yay. Smutter vi? Kan jeg komme op? Det er uhyggeligt. Jeg kan ikke lide det her. Pokkers. Okay, jeg har set det her før. Jeg ved godt, det ikke er et musespil. Jeg kan bare ikke se en dyt. Jeg kan ikke se noget som helst. De skal ikke dræbe mig. Jeg ved ikke, hvor jeg går hen. Hallo? Nu tør jeg ikke vende mig om. Bare følg efter det røde lys. Den her stopper aldrig. Okay, fint. Det er det endelig slut. Jeg ved ikke, hvor jeg går hen. Vi stopper aldrig. Jeg kan ikke lide det her mere. Hvor går vi hen? Der. Der. Escape port launch babe. Yay! Jeg ved, der er noget herovre. Ja, der er noget. Bup. Hvad skete der? Kom nu. Hvad skete der? Det er et spændende spil. Nå. Jørgen, slap ikke.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Kom nu! Hvordan kom den nu op? Var det ikke her, man kunne komme op? Der var noget. Var det ikke noget her, man kunne klatre op? Kom nu. Måske kan man ikke nu. Der var noget her. Måske var det her.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. though. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay. 1, 2.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Fint. Jeg gider ikke at klikke så mange. Kom nu.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Okay. Hvor er det nu? Der.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Hvor er det nu hen? 437, okay. Er det herovre? Nej, jeg tror det ikke. 437. Kan du huske? 4, 3. Hvor er du henne? 4, 2, 8. Nej, det var ikke den. Hvor er 437? Der.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Jeg glemte det. Pokkers. Jeg glemte, hvad han sagde. Shit. Okay, nu kan jeg godt huske det. Der. Woo!
Now, back to door number 437.
Du er underlig. Mit ryg. Okay. 4, 3, 7. Hvor var det nu? Der.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine. Du er så underlig. Det var ikke den. Der.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Ja, somewhere i hvert fald til 100 års tid. Du er underlig.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh shit. Er det mig? Shit. Jeg klikker på hvad, fordi jeg glemte det. Er det min sted? Glem hvad jeg var. Det var en desk. Top. Fuck! Er det her? Det må være min. Pokkers. Jeg ved det ikke. Pokkers. Pokkers alt sammen. For irriterende. Jeg klikker bare på hver. Kom nu! Har I lægget mærke til, når jeg klikker? Så siger den tastaturting. Jeg ved ikke, hvor det er. Pokkers. Hvad er det? I hate Mondays. Perfekt. Jeg ved det ikke. Jeg ved ikke, hvor den er. Hvor kan det være, man? Hvor? Jeg er for dum. Jeg har glemt, hvad det var.
Yes! This is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Du driver mig til vandet.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Hvor du end copy machine. Yay! Hvor er du? Copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Jeg har ikke fundet noget.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
What? Jeg fik ikke noget. Tak fordi det. Jeg fik det gratis. Shit. Pokkers. Nå. Kan jeg klikke det igen? Okay. Det kan jeg ikke. Nu tror jeg måske, man kan gå på den der, så man kan komme ud for. Kom nu. Jeg vil komme op på den. Jeg ved godt, at jeg kommer op på den. Kom nu. Fint. Jeg kan ikke. Impossible. Det kunne ellers være sejt, hvis man kunne. Godt. Fint. Nå. Ja. Men ja. Jeg tror også, jeg må til at slutte den her video her. Det har været sjovt. Det her med... Det har været sjovt. Det har været sjovt at lave det her med... ja. Altså... Stanley Parable. Så... Ja. Håber I kunne lide den her video. Skriv i kommentarerne, om vi have det her til en lille bitte serie. Jeg ved ikke, om I vil det, men jeg ved, men folk kan overraske mange folk, så ja. Der er ikke så meget mere at sige end ellers straks med. Håber I kunne lide den her video. Hvis I kunne, så må meget gerne give en like. Og ja, så ses vi bare i den næste video. Vi ses alle sammen. Jeg spiller lidt mere. Vi ses.